From the moment we hit the ground, we found plenty to chase. But despite plenty of opportunities, it was a frustrating morning of near misses. After a few hours and a few kilometres, I convinced Jimmy that we should try for a mob that we had glassed up in the valley below us. This turned into a tough stalk through thick scrub, with the last 60 metres taking about an hour to cover before finding ourselves awkwardly perched above the mob at about 30 metres distance.
Some serious blood in the water there. A good billy.
were chasing her around yesterday. Put one in a far leg there and finally caught up with her this morning, still limping. It's good to see her on the ground, eh?
Yeah.
Bummer to see her suffer overnight, but at least you finally got her.
Apparently.
Nice looking nanny, mate.
Yeah. Oh well. Yeah.
After a long and fruitless search for the nanny the previous evening, it was with relief that Jimmy and I sat down to harvest some meat off the goat. For me, and a lot of hunters I know, the enjoyment of the hunt itself is only matched by the satisfaction of bringing home sustenance to share with friends and family. It is some sort of deep-seated thing that combines the thrill of the hunt, the feeling of a job well done, and the warm glow of providing for loved ones, fulfilling a primeval drive that is no doubt rooted in our hunter-gatherer instincts. Because of the wind, we dropped off the side of the hill and just went straight at her. Stopped about 40 metres out. Had a bit of a discussion about how we're going to get in on it. Went straight to her, saw her, drew up, stepped sideways, held, released, and here's the result. Nice little nanny. Girl, tough animal. She went quite a distance with that.
Good meat for the pot.
Yep, and she'll be beautiful eating. Look at her. Nice coat.
It's a healthy goat.
Yeah, very much. And I'm going to keep an arrow too, which is always a bonus.
You reckon we'll butcher her up, take her back?
mate, I came around the corner and Ray was gesturing at me and came around, looks like you're on a stalk. What happened, Jimmy?
Mate, yeah, I got around that roadway to glass ahead, and as I come around the bend in the road, there was two goats feeding up to my left, and the wind was really good in there. It was just a sheer accident, but there's a little smaller mob further down the gully, and just looked at the terrain ahead, and I thought I've got a pretty reasonable stalk on here without having to walk too far. And yeah, got up behind some rocks and all this sort of bush, and there's two down there. I got into about 8, 9 yards, and I had a good shot on this little tan one, and then she took a step forward, so the V in the bushes wasn't good, but then I took a step to my right and was able to get a good shot on this nanny. I took it sort of front on in the shoulder, and it's passed straight through, and got a good hit with the grizzly single bevel. That's about 190 grains in front of this cedar arrow, so passed through well. It was a good shot, and she expired a little way around the corner and from where I got her. Good little stalk, nice little surprise stalk. So we'll butcher her up and take the legs and whatnot.
Yeah, it was amazing. I saw the hit, and then she went a few steps, and the amount of blood, I thought she was going to drop, but juices, they're tough little animals. When she kept going for a couple hundred more metres.
Yeah, I thought she was going to stop there. She got a bit of the wobbly leg, and she made further around a bend. She went a lot further, and you look at the blood that's on her. It's just surprising that they're this tough, that they can get that far, and she's pulled up here and just started spewing blood out, so it all caught up with her in the end. So yeah, good hunt. Now we're going to go and see what the rest of the boys can do. Try and get a fox. And
yeah, good job, mate.
then I dropped down, and it just became this thick scrub, and they sort of came up, and like I dropped one in there, and I thought,
It doesn't get much better than sitting around a fire with some mates, talking about shared experiences and just enjoying each other's company. No phones, no TV, with tired legs and a cold drink in our hands.
I found him, but it's easy.
With only half a day left to hunt, I think we all avoided mention of returning to our daily lives as we reminisced over the past few days and planned how to best spend the final morning of the hunt so that we could get Ray a fox and find a goat with a nice coat for JD.
100 yards and you'll still find it on a bad shot, but
it's just like that whole gully system. It's just there's so many spots that you could look at and say there's going to be game in this area. So many places.
Yeah.
A lot of the areas they're just sort of passing through, but the whole place is just riddled with game trails.
Yeah.
Isn't it what?